I just realized I'm wearing the wrong glasses. Oh well. It's going to be one of those days, and I'm cool with it. Good morning. Yeah, I am like a little couple of seconds late. Thank you for TikTok for notifying my viewers that I'm live. And hey, Danielle, nice to see you. Couple of things. Therapy Gal Sue, nice to see you as well. Zinda and Gigi Gina and Michelle, I noticed your little emojis, very cool. Nice to see everybody. I was thinking, just starting off today, right now, with being real and being honest. And one of the reasons I am wearing my robe is because I had a fun night last night. Linda, nice to see you, and Michelle, and Carla Jane, nice to see you, and Laura Gibbon Voorhees. Wow, you guys are meeting me when I'm not feeling 100%. So we had a fun Friendsgiving last night with friends. And kind of like clutter, we ate too much and drank too much and stayed out too late. Yeah, and it was good for me, yes. And actually, German made Happy No Shopping Day. Yeah, Happy No Buy Friday. Okay. Here's what I want to share with you from my own experience. I was really thinking about this, like, oh, should I pretend everything's okay? Everything's fine. I'm just a bit oogie from eating too much. Yes. Oh, completely Hawkeye. Yes. Totally good memories made, hopefully. Yeah. It's just one of those things. We all know the feeling of having fun and thinking this is good, more might be better, you know? And so I said, you know what? I'll show up and be real because this is what we're learning to deal with as we declutter. Hey, Laura, nice to see you. Aw. Is we are looking to find ways to manage those times in our lives where we bring stuff in and then we're stuck with it, you know? I love this. Oceanana says, no shop Friday. I love it. No buy Fry. My daughter wants me to help decorate her table for the holidays. Love it. Yeah, and yes, Linda, it happens. Life is short, and I did enjoy. I thought it would be disingenuous of me to pretend everything's always perfect, so I have a bit of a headache. I did shower, and I've got my robe on. I've got my cup of coffee. I'm going to make some rice, and I'm just going to chill. Oceanana, I love this. So Oceanana is saying, so she's going to help her daughter with the tablescaping. So I went shopping in my own home to do her table. Yeah. Garrett, and again, we don't judge here. If you want to go shopping, if you have to go shopping, go for it. Got to buy groceries, no big deal. Yeah, you know what? And German Maid is going to shop some, but only things I use like makeup to get a discount. Yeah, I might do that too. I just think it is a really good thing for all of us to kind of hit the pause button when we get all revved up about when marketers get us all jazzed up about the money we're going to save on stuff. You know, there we go. Laura says, we are actually heading out shopping, but I will be the voice of restraint. Restrain. Getting bird food. I love that. Yeah, it's one of those days. So here's something I want to offer to you, okay? Because this came to my mind specifically because I am feeling the Thanksgiving hangover. Too much of too much. I wasn't starving, but I ate and then I didn't realize I had enough. Now this is what we do with clutter. You bring things into your home, your life, your body, and you don't realize when you've overshot your just right point and saying, oh, I think I'm good. I've always struggled with that. And so last night I kept on eating and snacking, saying, oh, we never have these foods around here. Let me have a little bit of this. Oh, this is fun. Oh, look, this, you know. And so what we do now is, Danielle says, are you really having coffee instead of tea? No, I'm not. I'm actually, full disclosure, I have water in my mug. I was going to make some tea, and then I've been moving slowly this morning, and I didn't have time to hotten my cup. So I offer this to you, and I'm saying it to myself too. Whenever possible, when you are trying to declutter, when you are wanting to do anything, take into account how you feel. how you feel physically, your energy, your mental energy, your physical energy, how your body's feeling. You have to take that into account before you set out on a journey to do anything. Taking that into account, and also taking into account the amount of time you have, use those two factors to kind of make a formula equals what am I going to do today. Now, I'll be honest with you. I love the fact that because I was doing this TikTok live, I scheduled it and I said I'm going to show up. You guys helped me get up and take a shower. Am I going to probably do a lot of puttering and maybe some napping today? Yeah, it's all good. But take into account how you feel and what you want to do and when you're planning your day. Now, I love this. German Maid says, I've never been Black Friday shopping in stores. That is my nightmare. Too many people. Yes, too many people. I worked retail for decades, so I am done, and I do not envy the people who are working retail today, so I stay out of their way. Now, I love this. Garrett says, going to list some Christmas-worthy items on Marketplace today instead. Yeah, because you guys, we are the minority of the people who realize that too much stuff doesn't feel as good as just right. And so there are many people out there who are just kind of shopping, you know. And so, Garrett, why not make a couple of bucks? Why not post some things online that other people can buy? You know? There we go. Barbara says, I am shopping, but for true needs, and then clearing at home for 1 hour for each purchase. Yeah, doing the things that make you feel good. Like, that sounds like a nice balance, you know? There we go. Linda Moser is saying the Bernstein Bears, just too much. I have not read that, but I feel like I'm living it right now. And, ooh, this is a good one. Rach is saying, saw my sister yesterday taking a load of her stuff with mine to the Goodwill. Helping her is motivating me. I love it. Notice how you can be motivated when somebody else is doing something. You know, I love this. Danielle's having a painting party tonight, so need to get this house in order. Yeah, I'm really psyched, you guys, because we often have a very busy schedule with me and when my coaching and my husband with gigs. Today, we really don't have much on the calendar. So I'm going to use that time to slow my roll. You know, use the time you have in a way that's going to make you feel good. Now, yesterday we did a bunch of things. We put up some Christmas lights. We started to get the decorations done. And I was thinking this. Ooh, I love this. Carla Jane. Maybe we take a tip from Carla's book. Excuse me. And she says, we are playing Free Me Friday. Come by and pick up this free stuff. Yeah, what a cool idea. What a cool idea. How fun is it to kind of, what was it? It was a monkey song I came up with yesterday. Hold on. Because I think so much of when we are marketed to, like, get out here now, the deals. We get into that kind of scarcity, I have to go there before it's gone type of thing. But really, this is companies profiting from you. And you know what? It depends on the company. Like, you want to spend your money where you feel good at least I do. And I was thinking actually of the monkey song. What is it? Listen to the band. Da, 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 da. And I said, you know what? No Buy Friday is stick it to the man. You know? No, I'm not going to go out to Macy's. I'm not going to go out to Target, Walmart, any of those big box stores. I am not going to. If I do any shopping today, I will even say, can I postpone it till tomorrow? Can I? You know, and if the answer is yes, maybe I'll do that on Small Business Saturday. Okay, so Painting of a Duck is saying we have the day to work on the house. And I'm not sure which area to begin with that would make impact. Well, I'll say this. Anywhere you start to work on your house is going to make impact. It is. Even, you know, you start in one place, 20 minutes later, you've done some stuff, you have made a difference. So just sit there and ask what area of your house calls to you. Now, I often suggest to my clients to start in a room that they're in often, so they get to appreciate it. They get to benefit from the work that they're doing. This is an interesting thing, though, too. So think about this. Many of the rooms that we go into a lot are ones that we tend to clutter up over and over again. I'm thinking of my kitchen. I'm thinking of the bathroom. I'm thinking of even the bedroom. You got to make the bed every day. So maybe what you do, and here's what a thing I want to tell you. There's really no perfect way. We don't do perfect here. There's no right way or truly wrong way to do this. The only wrong thing is to get overwhelmed and not do anything. But painting of a duck and anybody, wherever you start, you're going to make a difference. So I have heard, actually one of my clients, Erin, who pops up here sometimes, if she's not here, maybe, I will take a note from her that what she did is she worked on a room that she doesn't go into often. So she sees the results of her efforts, and it's not a room that regularly gets cluttered up. So she can go there and look at it, and it's not messed up, and she can remind herself of what she did. So maybe you start, I don't know, in the living room. Maybe you don't live in your living room. Again, do not get hung up on the perfect map. Just start, okay? And just starting is the best thing. It gets you going, it gets you moving, and then you're making decisions. So I say pick a space, any space, pick a card, any card. And then say to yourself, okay, what's the surface clutter here I can get rid of? What are some things that don't light up my heart that I can easily remove from this room? Maybe that's a good way to start, to just get yourself moving and to realize it's not as difficult as you can. Okay, I love it. Painting of a Duck says, I like that. Okay, so yeah, start small, start easy, just start. I love it. Heidi D says, good morning. Decluttering my bathroom right now. I love it. There we go. Carla Jane, honey, I'm with you too. She says, I way overdid yesterday, going to rest until I feel better and then get moving, but slowly today. Yes. Carla, let me give you one of my own mantras that I pull out of my own toolkit that I tell myself. And I will say, I may be moving slowly, but I'm moving. And I am going to minimize, like nobody's business, my expectations for myself today. Because why make myself feel bad when I know I'm not going to get a bunch of stuff done unless I power through it, and I don't need to. Because I'm the one. You guys work at a pace that feels good to you. You are the one determining the speed with which you drive forward in your car. And this is funny. I realized I've been chatting for a while, and I haven't even introduced myself to the new people. Hey, I'm Beth. I am a decluttering life coach, and my coaching here on TikTok and on YouTube and the internet is Destination Decluttered. Now, I brought that up right then because I was talking about driving a car, so I think of it as a road trip. Yes, I may be moving slowly, but I am moving. And sometimes, you guys, sometimes it's okay to barely move at all. Because sometimes you need to refill your tank as opposed to try to run on empty. You know, Elaine, nice to see you. So take into account how you're feeling, not just today, but every day. Now, Blonde Cheryl 60, I love this. Listening to you and going through a whole basket of paperwork. Cheryl, if there's anything I can do to help you when you're stuck with your paperwork, just pop it in the comments. I love this. I love this because I can help you with it. I make it wicked easy. It is so less difficult than you think. But if you think it's difficult, it's going to be this. I love this. Yay. Awesome Sauce says, I think I'll pick the bathroom. It's not the worst, but it bugs me the most. Yes. I love getting that rock out of your shoe. If there's something bugging you, it's going to keep on bugging you until you do something about it. So think about that. Think of how nice you're going to feel, Awesome Sauce, after you have decluttered the bathroom. It's going to be like you did. You stopped and you did something. You stopped and you sat down and you pulled off your shoe and you emptied out the pebble. And then when you put your shoe back on, everything feels better. You go into the bathroom probably multiple times a day. If you're like me, probably a wicked lot. And every time you go in there, instead of going, ugh, I hate this, you're going to go, ah, you know. Now, I think this is funny. Awesome Sauce says, my license plate cover. I may be slow, but I'm ahead of you. Yeah. You know, okay, so paperwork is my nemesis. User 1963. Don't let a pile of papers make you feel bad. Do not call a pile of papers a nemesis. No, you are stronger than that, okay? You know, you are stronger than that. I can help you through that. Yes, Carla Jane, spot on. No, you did not miss us telling you when the December declutter parties are. No, I have not scheduled them yet. They will be on some weekends. They are not this weekend. We know that much. One of my plans for today was going to be doing that, and it may still be, but I got to see how I feel, because much like Michelle slowly doing dishes from last night's dinner, I am slowly recovering from my own Thanksgiving, my Friendsgiving, you know? And I just offer this to you guys, really. I say this to you because you are a human and I am a human. Let's not treat ourselves like machines. Even nowadays with the weather changing and where I am, so I'm in Pennsylvania, and it has gotten darker earlier and it's getting colder. Notice how the trees do something different when the weather is different. Notice how the animals do something different. The flowers in the ground, that different things grow and things are dying away. Do not be surprised if you are affected by the weather. If you want to hibernate a little bit more, it's totally okay. We are part of nature. We are not robots that go on regardless and we just kind of, suck it up buttercup. Sometimes you have to. I mean, when I used to work retail, I had to be in at like 4 a.m. on a day like today. And we opened at, 6 or 7. It sucked. But if you don't have to do that, do not treat yourself like a machine unless you have to. And even when you have to, let's figure out a way to not do that. Okay? I love it. Heidi D also picked the bathroom to declutter. So, hey, everybody, take a look at your bathroom. The good thing about the bathroom, for the most part, is the smallest room in the house. So it's the smallest one to do. It is one that usually has easily wipe-offable surfaces. So notice what you could do today in your bathroom to make it better, to make it look better, to make it smell better, to make it function better for you, So do what works for you. Garrett says, Thanksgiving on Saturday. Okay, cool. So spent yesterday decluttering my rarely used dressing room turned storage. Again, wherever you start, awesome for you, Okay, so here, let me help you with some paperwork. I'm going to help some people with some paperwork, okay? Feel free to take some notes. Everybody, write this stuff down. I probably will never write a book. So write down the things that I say that mean something to you, okay? So user 1963 says, I have 6 kids' paperwork. Shot records, vet records, receipts, warranties, manuals, coupons. Okay, user 1963, you know what you just did? You just did a really good thing. You did one of the most important parts of decluttering right then. Everybody, you saw it because you can read that thing. You. Categories. Name of. Stuff that's in this pile of paper. Vet records. Paperwork. Receipts. Warranties. Manuals. Coupons. You categorized it. Okay? Hey, Christine, nice to see you. You know what you did? Now what you do. And it's so funny, you guys, I was looking for books. I will share in my next email to you all when I say where the declutter parties is. No lie, I was looking for pictures of, I know this is a bit of a tangent, but I'm going to come back. I was looking for pictures of Thanksgivings years past because I couldn't remember if we were here in Pennsylvania, if we were with friends when it was COVID, how many Thanksgivings I spent up in Massachusetts in the last 6 years. And I found, this was even before, honestly, this was even before I was really hot and heavy on doing Destination Decluttered. I think it was 2021, this week 2021. And it was me. It was basically the floor of the room that I often do my TikTok lives in, my office, covered in paper. And I see categories of my own in it. Now, I just say that to you as a human. Within the past many years, I have had a floor's worth of paper. I like to use the floor to spread out, And so I offer this to you as a word. Categorize. User 1963, make big piles or make little piles from the big pile. Okay? Remember that show, Little Piles from the Big Piles? So, make a pile of kids' paperwork. Just kids' paperwork. Make a pile. That's a category. Make a pile of animal records, vet records. That's a pile. Make a pile over here that's just your receipts. Make a pile over there that's your warranties. Make a pile there that's your manuals. And make a pile of coupons. Okay? With each one of those, what you've done is you've already kind of organized the chaos. And each one of those piles has a different path. So you say to yourself, let's work with the easy ones for receipts. Here's a bunch of receipts. Why do I have them? Now, you don't know all of the receipts. Could be different. Okay, Jojo, I love it. You probably hear Boston in my voice, especially when I'm wicked tired. Right? Wicked tired. Here's a receipt. Why am I keeping it? Okay, couple of reasons many of us keep receipts temporarily. Am I thinking I might return this item? So then you say, okay, here's the receipt for whatever. Am I going to return that item? No. If I'm not going to return the item, is there any other reason for me to keep this receipt? No. So you go through, you look through. Am I going to return this item? Or maybe, like you said with warranties, maybe I'm saving it to prove that I purchased it. So maybe I put that with my warranties. Or maybe I'm saving it because I have homeowner's insurance and I want to prove that I paid for these items in case a tornado hits. Okay? Get curious about that. Get curious why you are keeping these things. Everybody. This could be the same thing. I'm in the bathroom. Here's my makeup. Here's all my lipsticks. Here's all my eye makeups. Here's all my, I don't know, I don't wear a lot of makeup. So here's all my shampoos. Here's all my lotions and potions. Why do I have these? Do I like this one? No, I don't like it. Why do I keep it? Well, I spent a lot of money on it. Could I use it? I could probably use it and just use it up. Or no, I really don't like it. Notice you're going to need to have a convo with yourself. That's okay. You are a really cool person to have a conversation with. Okay? Oh. User 5242, Jess from LA. I'm going to step out right away. I'm stopping and I'm pivoting. Jess from LA, you guys. Mom passed on Wednesday. Hon. Tips to help siblings clear out respectfully. Well, first of all, before we even get to that, I'm sending you my heart. That's tough. That's not easy. What I want to offer to you is tips to help siblings clear out respectfully. Now, it depends on who you're respecting. Your mom, them. Treat people like humans and give them some grace. Everybody deals differently with grief. Some people can't touch the stuff. Other people want to get it cleaned out immediately. What do you want to do? Why are you there? What do you want out of that whole situation? Do you want to help them? Do you want to help yourself? Morning, hon. Somebody else, little sleepyhead. Yeah. So, treat yourself kindly through this, okay? Treat yourself kindly and treat the other people kindly too. You're all probably going to be very tender and raw. And notice that. So I say, move at a pace that feels okay. Also, not knowing the extraneous factors of how quickly you may need to clean out somebody's house. If you don't need to rush right away, don't rush. But do it at a pace that feels good to you and for other people. But notice that everybody drives through grief at a different pace. Okay? Sometimes it can take years. Other times people say, no, we just want it done. So trust yourself and be kind to yourself and other people. That there's no perfect way to do this. The only thing I wouldn't do is rush people through something when nobody's feeling it. Okay? Now, Freckle Face Designs. Yeah, excuse me. I'm trying to get comfortable here. So, yeah, my heart goes out to your hon. And here, this may help. Freckly Face Design says, my stepfather burned my mom's things after she passed. I had to make peace and know it was just stuff. I carried her memories in my heart. Yeah. This is where we carry everything, isn't it? Or is that the body keeps score? They say you have a lot of emotions stored in your hips. I got a lot of fat stored in my hips. But a lot of my emotions are stored right here. This is my like human suitcase. I feel things right here like nobody's business. But yeah, reminding yourself that this is where you keep those memories. You know how we get choked up, you know? So, yeah. Yes, and this is a great one. This is a really good tip. So notice what we're doing here. We're all helping each other through these things. Really good point that I did not make, and I love to share the good stuff. Painting of a Duck says, it might be more helpful to take out what you each want versus going through everything. Yeah. So, respecting mom and sis. Yeah. Your mom's in a different place now. This is what helps me, so I will offer this to you. It helps me to think of when people pass, that they are no longer that human they were on the planet, the flawed human, that they are their best version of themselves. They get it, if you know what I mean. Like they get what's really important here on the planet, even if when they were on the planet it didn't work. So your mom is looking down on you, not in pain, smiling and just saying, just do whatever you can to feel good, okay? Yeah, Painting of a Duck says, have someone else clean out the other stuff. You all just take the things that matter, okay? So when people pass, they become enlightened. They become the best version of themselves. They get it. Like my dad was a very guy of his era. He was not very communicative. He was one of those silent generations, and he was a very kind of, hunter, gatherer type of guy who had 3 daughters. I bet he now wishes that he had spent more time with us doing stuff with us. He does, but he gets it now. He's like, damn, I should have done that. Oh, I say this to you because your mom is just looking down on you, wanting you to be happy. So don't make this any tougher than you have to do, okay? Yeah. Conflicts, communication is necessary, says Cat Mama's going through it. Communication, necessary, so sorry. Conflicts with siblings, in my case, sadly. Yeah, completely. And how you can communicate with your siblings to reduce these things is, and this is for everybody decluttering anything, get clear on what you want. Now, I'm not just saying, I want that lamp, I want that serving platter, I want that fur coat, whatever. What I mean is the bigger, what do I want? Does fighting over this stuff give me, if I want to maintain a civilized and decent relationship with my siblings, is it worth fighting over who gets the china? It's probably, if it's anything like, clutter, it's like, no, you get it, I don't want it, you try it, I don't want it. No givesies backsies, right? Yeah, Phoenix Rising is saying, I had that too. It's best to let material possessions go. Yeah. Just remember, even if you do not get one stitch of items from the people who you love that passed, they will always live in your heart. Yeah. As well as my relationship with my narcissistic sister, my life is peaceful now. I think that's a great thing to strive for, a peaceful life, to feel peace in your heart. So what do you want to aim for through that whole process? And move towards it with that. That might change your perspective on, is it really important? Is it going to give me peace if I'm squabbling over the silverware? Or it's just like, here, just have it. It's just stuff. Okay? So, yeah. Yeah. And we are trying to do it the right way for ourselves. Other people will not get it. I remember I've helped people with this stuff before, and it can be very, very fraught because if people are not used to feeling their emotions, they don't know how to handle things, so they do the best they can with what they have. Yeah. Gives me peace. Notice this stuff. Yep. So notice what you want from that encounter and move towards that. Okay? And know that you're not alone. And here's the thing, and Carla knows this, we all at some point are going to go through that with a family member or somebody we know. We're going to have to clean out somebody else's stuff. And in the circle of life, somebody else is going to have to clean out our stuff. So think about that. Sometimes when I come on, because I'm a decluttering life coach, I am team you, however you are. Yeah. And what I want to offer is I am team you, but if you are not used to thinking of yourself and being team you, it can be a bit unsettled. Oh no, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. You know? And what I want to offer to you is sometimes it can help you get going to deal with your stuff when you don't want to burden somebody else with going through your own stuff. Okay? So, yeah. Judy is saying, yeah, when my dad died, we had to go through a 3-story farmhouse packed with stuff. Yeah, notice what we are doing. We are inheriting the clutter from other generations that couldn't handle it. We did it right away, and now I wish we would have taken some time first and not done it while grieving. Yes, going back to the beginning of this TikTok live, and I've already been here for a half an hour. I will share this with you as I feel better than I did at the top of the hour, but notice what I had said to you, even when you're feeling kind of the Thanksgiving hangover, is don't do something. Do not make decisions while you're in pain. Feel better, and when you feel better, you're going to do better, and you're going to make different and better decisions for yourself. If you're trying to make decisions while you're grieving, you may hang on to too much stuff, or you may pitch it all, that kind of very dramatic thing. Allow yourself time to heal. You know? Yeah. Rhiannon, you're so nice. You really should write a book if you ever want to. I could. But here's the deal. I will share you guys with you. This is the real life 100% 2024 experience for me. I have helped people with clutter pretty much all my life. And I cannot tell you how many houses I've gone into where I've seen multiple books about decluttering, and yet the house is still cluttered. Multiple copies of the same book about clutter. That was my mother's house. So books are a way to convey information. Back in the day, that was the only way you could get information. This is the modern world, as Paul Weller would say. I am able to give you the information right now. The neat thing is not everything I say is going to hit everybody at the right place. Your mileage may vary, so I encourage you. Every time I do a TikTok live, you could just sit there and write down the things that are important to you. You can write your own book of what I say. And that stuff is going to be just filled with the gems that really get you. I have had clients say to me, you know, you'll be talking about something on a TikTok live, and then, oh my gosh, out of nowhere, you say something that gets right to the core of it for me. You know? So I just offer to you, I don't want to add to your clutter. And sometimes people buying a book about decluttering, they think, oh, I got to read the book and then I get to do the thing. No, I want to help you hit the ground running. Okay? And so, but thank you. And I appreciate you thinking I could write a book. I could. I don't want it. No. And Jess. Oh, Jess, I didn't know you were he, him. Sorry. I, in my stupid way, always think everybody's a woman because I have so many female clients. But Jess, nice to see you, he, him. I'm a she, her. And you didn't bring the live down at all. No, this is why I'm a decluttering life coach. What you did, my dear, was you brought a dose of reality to the situation. We need to deal with the reality of these things, and sometimes it's having those tough conversations. It's not all you need to do is make a decision on what you want, and then you color coordinate it. Bullshit. Making decisions can be really hard sometimes. And one thing that makes decisions harder is when you're not feeling good. So you brought a nice dose of practicality in real world experience to the live. Sometimes decisions are easy. Revel in the easy decisions. No big deal. Let it go. But don't avoid the more difficult decisions. Because the more difficult decisions, when you can get yourself through a difficult decision and get on the other side of it, you're going to stand up a little taller. You're going to feel a little bit better. Okay. Excuse me. Totally belching here. And thank you, Jess from LA. Now I know you're a he, him. Kat Roby, hey yo, hey yo. Black Friday used to be with my mom all day, to be together, not shop. Miss her. Aw, yeah, you know what? Hang out with your mom. Go shopping in your house. Pick a picture of her out. Put her on some of her music. Now I see Queen Victoria. Oh, thank you. Great haircut. Just got it done. Carla helped me get my hair done because we rescheduled our coaching so I could get to the hair doctor, as I like to call it, before he closed up for the day. Queen Victoria, Vicky is saying, I am also trying to prepare a legacy for my children and grandchildren. Yeah, what's going to be your legacy? What do you want to leave them? I don't want to leave a bunch of stuff for my nieces and nephews and great nieces and nephews and whatever younger generations there are. I want to leave them with stories. Man, do you remember that time Auntie Beth kicked ass and did this? Remember when she brought us here? Remember when we did that? Experiences. Living to be a good example of what people can do, of facing fear and doing it anyway. Okay? So, yeah, see, Painting of a Duck says, I really respect not cluttering our homes with more than a book because I would buy it. You know, yes, you would buy it, and I would be encouraging you to buy it. I just say there's different ways, you know? Hey, that's fun. I love it. Judy just said it, and a bunch of things just came in. I'm going to try to hit them. Judy just said, my daughter just said, what are you going to work on today? She's listening to you while I listen. Yeah, it's a positive ripple effect there. I love it. Carla listens and hangs out and does decluttering with her daughter. I'm helping my aged mother with this, and I am, going to leave literally a drawer of some important, stuff for the family, and that's about it. Aw. Mommy Salami? Yeah. Don't bring me down. You got me running, going out of my mind. Yep, and you see who family truly are when parents die? Yeah, it brings out a lot of us. Brings out all sorts of things. Hey, Laura Gibbon Voorhees just got back from shopping. Again, we do not shame here. So even though I was calling this No Buy Friday, if you got to buy something, buy it, no biggie. But she's like, we did a good shopping job. Only got 1 box of cereal extra. There you go. And you're going to eat the cereal. Yeah. I love it. Judy just said, and Kat Roby, wearing her picture or making new memories and old haunts. Yeah. Bring up those people along with you. That's a neat idea. Hanging out by putting out a picture and music she liked. Going to do that now. I love it. Kara, hey, nice to see you. Made a TikTok of my vintage cool ad labels. Ooh, I'll have to look at it when I'm done. No Black Friday for me. Too much here. And I went through my bureau. Oh, can I tell you how much I love you called it a bureau? It's much more difficult to spell, but so many people around me call it the dresser. Your bureau. Your bureau drawer. I can hear Mrs. Tanetta saying it right now. So very cool. So yeah, you guys, we're all going through it. Holidays bring up a lot. And pace yourself with your decluttering. Okay? Now here's the thing. Let me ask this. Oh yeah. Actually, Kat Roby, need to see the bubble lamp whenever that drops. Hopefully it won't drop because we hung it up. When I do a TikTok live at my desk, I usually do those ones Monday through Friday because I'm already at my desk because I'm coaching and doing that stuff. Remind me when I'm at one of those and I'll show you the lamp. I love it. I look, every time I walk in that room, I'm like, ooh, look at that lamp. I love that lamp. I love lamp, right? Yeah. There we go. Laura Gibbon Voorhees is doing this. Maybe you guys might get an inspo. Laura says, today's task, order the quilt made from t-shirts and sort the bins to select which ones to use. Yeah. So maybe you could do that too. Are you saving t-shirts for a t-shirt quilt? Maybe today's the day you do it. You decide which one you wanted. I really liked, so I'll share this with you, the lap blanket size because I didn't need a giant quilt size. So multiple lap blankets could be good. You could fold them up and then tuck them around you when you're sitting around the fire or something. Each one of those took about 16 t-shirts. So you can pull out 16 and maybe doing different themes, And yes, I love this. No dressers here. That one persona in Kentucky. See, I didn't know you were in Kentucky. We call it Chester drawers. Chest of drawers. It's kind of like when you were, I always think of, what do you call it? Some of the books I read when I was a kid, like To Kill a Mockingbird, what do you call it? The Chifforobe. He was helping break down the chifforobe or the armoire. Yes. You know, and yeah, who doesn't love a good Nelson bubble lamp? George Nelson for the win. So cool. And, you know, let me just share this with you. This is one of those things where you deserve to have the good stuff. I have been longing for a bubble lamp for the last 30 years. But every time I looked at them, I'm like, ooh, I don't need, that's too expensive. I can hang up a single light bulb and that's free and I get the light. But man, does it change it? I don't do this often, but when I do, like, I really delight in that. And it was a big deal for me to purchase this lamp because it was kind of stupid money. But boy, is it bringing me joy, and I'll have it for the rest of my life. This is me growing in my confidence and spending money on things that are important to me and not just frittering it away with stuff. So I share that with you too. Quality versus quantity, you know? Nana57 says, I'm near 67. I have a deep attachment to my extensive Christmas displays and I don't like change. Rock on. Cool. Go for it. Go for it. I don't force anybody to do anything here. Neither should you. I am here to help you if you want to change and you're just like, I want to change, I just don't know how. I wish I had somebody to help me because I want to change and I just don't know how. I am here to help you. Okay? So, I am here to help you if you want to change. If you don't, totally cool. Now I'm going to back up here. Oh, hey, so Laura Gibbon Voorhees is also letting you know, talk about the blankets with the t-shirts, Project Repat. They're here on TikTok. I should probably get a spiff from them or something, but whatever. That's who I use. They worked out really well. They are having a sale today. So yes, maybe you grab that. That could be a purchase you make today that encourages you to declutter. Okay? Good idea. I had to make changes this year due to health issues. Okay, so Nana is saying, I had to make changes due to health issues that are increasing and it's been hard. Yeah, if you don't like change and you have to change, that can be difficult. Yeah, I am trying to embrace being flexible. And sometimes these things happen we don't want to. Yeah. And as we age, we will have more health issues. Our health will become more important to us. We will not take it for granted as we did when we were young. Yes, I love it. Painting of a duck. Intentional spending. Yeah, you know what I might... Actually, this is funny. I will share with you. I am so glad I showed up to this TikTok Live with you guys. Thank you for being here for me. Thank you for giving me the reason to show up today because I am feeling better than I did 45 minutes ago. I think it has to do with processing all the Thanksgiving overabundance. I took a migraine pill, not going to lie. Do the things to help you make you feel better. And thank you guys. I just want to kind of step outside and be a real person saying thank you for being here because you guys are the reason that I got up and took a shower today. And I even said to my husband like 45 minutes ago, I was like, yeah, I'm going to probably do this TikTok Live and then go right back to bed. I may not even go back to bed. You know what I'm thinking of doing? I was talking to a friend last night, a Friendsgiving. I may buy an airline ticket for a trip. That's what I might intentionally spend money on. Now, I love this. Laura is saying, I am happy that my piano room is getting pretty close to decluttered status. The room is feeling calmer. Notice that sentence. Notice how we phrase this, but notice what it is the room looks a certain way. The room is set up in a certain way. And you know what is feeling calmer is you. Your nervous system going into a room that looks like that is feeling calmer. You are feeling calmer while you walk in that room. And that feeling of calm and good and I'm on my way, that's why I show up to help you with your clutter. I'll offer it. The phrase in my head that I kind of am almost like the 7-second delay on TV, I don't give a rat's ass what your house looks like. No. What I care about is you feeling good wherever you are, and why not start in your house? If it looks a certain way and you feel good, rock on. It's all about you feeling good. Okay? Now, hey, this is really fun. It's all about you feeling good, And sometimes it feels good when other people notice the change. Annalisa Pixel Pitbull says, good morning. My sister was here yesterday and kept commenting how good my house looks and feels. Oops. Gonna make some rice? Thank you. Nana says, my house looks like a Hallmark movie at Christmas, but everything came from someone. Cool. Yay. Yes, stay up. Yeah, I am feeling better right now, which is a lovely feeling. Notice when you're not feeling good. Doesn't feel good. This is a revelation, but it doesn't feel good to feel good, huh? That's nobody's ever thought that before. But notice when you're feeling crappy, you don't need to feel stupendous and I'm in the Maldives and all this. Just feeling better feels better, right? So what can you do to make yourself feel a little bit better today? Whatever it is, do it. If it means going back to bed and shutting the blinds and scrolling on TikTok, go for it. If it means making some white rice, I always eat white rice when I'm not feeling good. I remember we used to feed it to the dogs when they had like rumbly tumblies, you know? So yeah, you just have to get over that small little hill, Nana. Yeah. And I love, you know what? Drive forward at a pace that feels good to you. Okay? And really do. And Christine says, thank you for always showing up for us. You know what? I need to earn your trust. You would not, an Oceanana, thank you. Yeah. You guys would not trust me if I said I was going to be here and I ghosted. Now, occasionally, I think once in the past year and a half where I've done a TikTok live, I showed up like I said I would. And the funny thing is for those of you who aren't on my mailing list, you're like, I didn't even know she was going to show up. I'm just kind of scrolling around. I have a schedule for my TikTok lives. It's different every day and every week because life is different. And the people on my mailing list know what the schedule is. So they knew to clue in today. This is when I should probably do one of those shameless plugs about, hey, if you're new here, please, oh, I hate that thing. Can I just share with you? I have noticed a pattern of people being like, catchphrase, or like, here's the hook. And my name is intro. And if you like that kind of thing, drop me a follow. Like, who the frick did they learn that from? Because everybody is saying it. So many people say it, it cracks me up. You know, this is what I am this, and this is I do, insert mission statement here. And if you like that kind of thing, drop me a follow. And then I'll get to the good stuff. No, I just show up and give you the good stuff. I'm Beth. I'm Destination Decluttering Life Coach, just here to help you get through your shit so you can have a good life. If you like that kind of thing, drop me a follow. No, but seriously, if you like what you hear, you could follow me here. I get an email list that gets you, we're going to do some decluttering parties in December. See, I'm feeling better now, and I'm suddenly like, oh, I could actually schedule those things and send out an email showing you the declutter. I will do that, you guys. I will pull some pictures from my archives of how cluttered my stuff looked, and you'll know that, I mean, and it's, and then I should probably show after pictures too. I'm going to do that. But I, every day, want to be trustworthy. I want you to be able to trust me, and one of the things I do is I show up when I say I'm going to. So if I didn't feel well, though, you guys, I know you would be so cool with me saying, you guys, I'm about to hurl or poop my pants, I have to go. You've done it once in the past year and a half. I had to cut a TikTok live short because I just wasn't feeling good. Okay? I say that to you to remind yourself. If you're doing something and you don't feel good, do something to make yourself feel better. You know, give yourself grace. You are a human. You're not a machine. Okay? Okay, Elaine says, I'm sitting in my car in Walmart. This lot is full. I'm here to buy food only. Yeah. Notice how we are such a cool crew of people because we all know two things. One is that there are so many more important things in life than what's inside Walmart. And we know at a certain point you can keep on buying stuff, but it just adds up on your credit card statement in your house, and that can make you feeling happy even worse. The opposite of happy. You're stressed out because of your clutter, and you're stressed out because of your bills. You know? Okay, user 1963. I have never done any Zoom. Come on and zoom. Come on, give it a try. We're gonna show you just why. We're gonna teach you to fly high. Come on and zoom. It's wicked easy. I can walk you through it. Oceanana knows that. I say, because we coach, and she's like, she's getting better at Zoom. Every time you show up to do something you've never done before, the first time is going to be awkward, and you're going to be like, I don't even know how to do this. You guys, I did a video series when I did write books about vintage road tripping. If you go on YouTube, you will see the evolution of me doing videos in front of a camera. At the first one, I'm like, I feel stupid. This is awkward. This is crazy. You get used to it, and then you feel better. And repetition, showing up and doing the thing and taking the zing out of it, to be like, oh, I'm all freaked out. No, this is fine. I can do it. That's why now you will even see the evolution of me here on my TikTok lives, showing up with less and less makeup on. I used to be like, oh, I have to get all dressed up and I have to put the stuff, but even I don't like to do this. Can immediately, when I was done doing my TikTok videos, I would take the makeup off. I mean, talk about putting on a mask, And to me, what I realize is in this world of AI, the most revolutionary thing you can be is a human, a real human. Okay, teacher, nice to see you. Nice to see you. Such good people here. Diane says, thank you for all the help you've given us. You're welcome. Do you have any thoughts about Swedish death cleaning? Yeah, do it. Yeah, you don't need to be Swedish, and you don't need to be near death. It's a little book, and again, I have helped people declutter, and they have that book as part of their clutter. The concept is get your shit in order before you die, as not to be a burden on other people. So yes, rock on, okay? Rock on with your bachelors. Yeah. Scheduled the Beth Blinders. I love it. Yep. Aw, such good people here. Yep. All right. Let's see what we got here. We got about 8 minutes here. Rock on. Okay, seriously, here's how you sign on to Zoom. You click a link. Sometimes it asks for a password and another code. I give those to you. You sign on, and you have the ability to put your camera on, or you can keep it off. You can chat, or you can not. You can lurk the whole time. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, just show up. Do not let the fact that you don't know how to do something yet stop you from trying. Cat Mama said, I hadn't either, but I figured it out. Okay? Farm Girl says, you're so fun and have a great memory. Yeah, and no shenanigans. See, we talked about this. Beth has helped me with Zoom. I can totally walk you through this. Okie Teacher says, putting up the tree today. I will be decluttering ornaments. Any tips? I have lots of sentimental. Okay, so I would start with their categories. You have some that are sentimental. Make those in a pile, or however, categorize them safely so they don't break. Then you have ones that are not so sentimental. Maybe they're just round glass balls. They're not like the Santa with the umbrella that you got from Major Mudd when he came to St. Bart's in 1971. Like I still have. I like to keep the ornaments that tell me good stories. What I did, and I'll share this with you on a future one because we literally just hung it up, is we do a Christmas tree. This is our tradition nowadays. We have a funky vintage silver tree that we got in a thrift store, and we just put plain kind of pink bulbs on it. We've had it for years, and that's just what we do. We do not put the good stuff on the tree. What I did a number of years ago is I got a big kind of artificial wreath, easily 36, 48 inch, whatever. And then what I did was I took all the sentimental ornaments and I wired them into that so that we put the whole thing away. We don't redecorate it every year, but we put it out. So we have those ones that tell us good stories. So notice the ones that are sentimental. Even within sentimental, is that a nice amount if you just divide it into non-sentimental and sentimental? If not, who are they sentimental by? Well, these are the ones for my grandmother. These are the ones the kids made. These were, if you were a teacher, maybe these are the ones that my students gave me. Separate them into those piles, okay? And then say, okay, if all these came from my grandmother, do I want all of these? Do I need all these? Which ones could I live without? Is there somebody else in the family who would appreciate these? Just have some fun with it. Have some fun with it. Okay? Yeah. There we go. Mary just finished a pot holder. Using up supplies to declutter. Love it. Everyone wants them for Christmas. So cool. So cool. So much fun, you guys. Yes. All right. So, yes. All right. Thank you so much. You guys, we have 4 minutes. How can we use this 4 minutes really well? I'm gonna give you the quick and dirty. Do something today to make you feel better. If you're feeling good already, rock on. Look at your calendar today. What kind of time do you have today? What do you already have scheduled? If you have some time today and you have some energy today, what are some easy things you could do to make your December slightly less cluttered than last December? How about, I don't know why I picked December, just because it's coming up in the holidays. What could you do today so that you're not rushing to get all the holiday stuff done? Could you start today? That's what we did. We puttered around yesterday, and we have honed down our Christmas stuff. I feel like I'm doing the Apple from the Core song, the dance. We have chunked down our Christmas stuff, and we did it in chunks. So feel better. Pick something you want to work on. Pick some time to do it in. Make it fun. Put on some music. Eat something. Drink some water. I should be drinking more water. And have fun. Okay? Have fun. Yes, and I'm glad I'm feeling better too. There we go. Painting of a duck. I have motivation to go through a pile now. I'm starting while I listen. Okay. Hey, Oceanana is decorating the large window in the hallway that I've been decluttering. I love it. Kat Roby says, seeing things I have used in different ways, then go home inspired to shop in my house. Yes, you guys, you have an abundance of stuff already. Play with your toys. Don't always go out and look for it. You have so much you don't even know what to do with it. Play with your toys, and maybe you realize I don't want this one anymore, and then this is the perfect time of year to re-gift a lot of things, either to people you know or to people you don't know. Okay? So, there we go. Victoria, I would say Victoria. Vicky, Queen Victoria says, I have 2 fake ficuses. 2 fake ficuses. Fici, in my living room with year-round ornaments, and I love it. There's so many ways you can go about it. I want to leave you with this. Couple of practical things. If you like what you hear and you're not on my mailing list to know when I'm going to sign up to show up and do another TikTok live, get on my mailing list, destinationdecluttered.com/join. I will be scheduling more than one decluttering party this December. More than one. 2 is more than one. It may be more than that. I don't know. These ones are going to be, I'm changing it up. There's going to be a bit of a drop-in kind of fee, like a donation and offering. Because what I want to do is I want us to help other people while we're decluttering, because that can help you show up. I'm going to donate half of the proceeds for those drop-in fees to a women's shelter in my neighborhood, in my town, because we have so much and some people don't have a lot. And sometimes they could use what you're donating, but money can also help too. So if you want to find out when those decluttering parties are, get on the mailing list. The other thing too is mailing list people get those invites. Mailing list people get the schedule for my TikTok lives. And I have a few scheduled, but there will be more. And also, I still have some slots on my calendar for one-on-one coaching. One-on-one coaching is my delight. I love it. It's so great. And if you think you want me as your one-on-one decluttering coach, ask me a lot about it on a TikTok live. Set up a consultation. There are consultations. I think I've got some on my calendar. And if not, again, I will add them. So many good resources for you from me to help you where you're stuck with your clutter. Okay? Again, I'm going to probably sign off now. Perfect timing. My name is Beth. Destination Decluttered is me here on TikTok. If you haven't followed my page, please follow my page. That would be wicked cool. Get on the mailing list. And I'm really just showing up to remind you, you can do this. It isn't going to be as hard as you think, and I like to make it fun while we get it done. Okay? Yay, Jess from LA. Always good to see you. Take care, everybody, and thank you so much for helping me work through not feeling good. I feel so much better right now, and I hope you guys do too. And I will see you the next time I do a TikTok live. All right? Bye.